Wow. It's 4:30. I'm leaving early today. The reason I'm leaving early today is I need to reach to the service center around 7 o'clock so that I could replace my brake pads. I don't remember when I last replaced it. Approximately around 45 or 50,000 kilometers as far as I know, though I need to check the service records. But anyways, oops, I didn't open the gate. Now the time is 453 hours, and for some reason I don't know why this guy is blinking his hazard. People in India, they don't understand when to use the hazards and when not to use the hazards. For such conditions there are rear fog lamp, and as you can see, this guy is having a rear fog lamp which he is not utilizing, but decided to use the hazards. Anyways, I've covered 22 kilometers, and in such kind of road conditions the average is like 16.7 to 17, though I'm maintaining a very good speed, and the average speed is 54 kilometers. I need to maintain an average speed of 60 to 65 in order to reach in time. Though there are small villages in patches in the vicinity, but this road has been assigned as a state highway, for which you see all those heavy vehicles flying at a very high speed, and that is the sole causes of the accidents that often happens in this road. And also this road is very famously known for elephants. Now this very big animals, they are migratory in nature, so they start moving. There are many elephant passes, which makes this road very vulnerable to people as well as daily commuters. So you must be very careful while taking all the turns, the corners and all. You see, again there is a corner towards the right, and I cannot take such risk because there might be a vehicle incoming, and there is a vehicle. So in such cases you need patience, and there are potholes you need to dodge. So there is no other option but to continue. Now there is a turn and now I can not overtake. It's a motorcycle, though I could have pulled off, but anyways, now I'll see again. It's fine. So in such situations you need to show your patience and let the time pass. Hold for a while. Make sure each and every situation is in your favor. The environment is conducive to overtake. Then you can proceed. Now he is also using the blinker. I don't know what he wants to convey. Either you give me the indicators or you show me the hand gestures. These yellow lights are wonderful in such condition, but they are illegal as per the Motor Vehicle Act. And these white lights are not that good in such conditions, though there is not much fog in the route. But when there will be fog, these lights are like awful. That's why you need a basic halogen bulbs or the IR bulbs. So we don't use IR bulb in public. It's for more tactical purposes for military. But seeing the brake lights of this vehicle, it reminds me of Volvo XC90. Wow, they're going very fast. But it is XL6. Or you could say a more improvised version of a Tiga. For such subtle changes, you need to pay around 1.5 to 2 lakhs, I guess. Though XL6 or Ertiga, both are very good vehicles. Anyways, Maruti is making an attempt to make people more aware of its so-called luxury or premiumness. I'm just telling in a very sarcastic note, so Maruti fans, do not get offended in this. Can I get some space? Thank you. I'm still driving in economy, and the fuel average is 16.2 as of now, because I need to brake, I need to pull. All sort of actions take place in such country roads. Anyways, that's a part of the journey. I believe the quality of GoPro at night is very awful, and The other cameras like the DJI or the Insta360, they are performing much better as compared to GoPro. But I'll try to rectify the footage, and moreover now mist is also there, which is affecting the visibility a bit, and those markings on the periphery of the road is helping very much. Okay, all right. That Bolero guy might be having a bulb or the lower beams off or something. Some issue might be there. That's the reason he was flicking the headlights, so that once I move past him, he could use the uppers or the upper, what do you call, the high beams. I could relate with him because I had the same experience on my past. And all those vehicles that you see on the periphery of road, they are just taking a nap. Okay, there's a rumble strip. They're just taking a nap because you don't want to crash your vehicle while you are feeling sleepy, because the cognizance, the cognitive ability gets reduced, and the attention span gets drastically reduced, which can lead to accidents. And also this road is very infamously known for robbery and dacoit cases. So in the past, people used to travel very rarely in this road. There was always a secondary or tertiary option to choose among all other options. But now there has been more traffic because of the construction, or probably I would say the reconstruction of the main national highway. Could I go? Give me some space. Thank you. No symbols, no signals. This is Indian driving. You need to judge everything yourself. Oh, Batman. Now I've gained 60 km/h average speed. So now I can believe that I can reach within the limit, within the time limit, because you don't need to go fast, but at the same time you need to complete the distance within a given period of time, which is important. So that's where the concept of average speed comes, and you need to target average speed and maintain it the way possible. Oh, there are so many potholes. Ford Figo? No, Aspire. You see how this guy is driving on a corner. He's trying to overtake. Now I can overtake because it's clear. I got the visibility from it. The battery is dead. Anyways, so this is not a very good sign when you are being judged as a driver. I won't say he's proficient enough to attempt such kind of overtakes, because while you're driving on a highway, the first and the foremost thing is overtake, how you attempt to overtake, and there comes the process of risk mitigation, or risk assessment, or you could say risk reduction. I cannot see what's there in front. I'll hold for a while. There is a turning. Now I could attempt the overtake. So it's all the game of visibility. How much visibility you have, the more data you have, the better your decisions are. That's why you need to incorporate more data while you're making a decision. It is also a diesel, I guess. This is where I will pull him. Corner to the right, go to left, take your corner and ease out. This is a very sharp corner, I know. While taking the right corner, go to the left. While taking the left corner, stick to the left. The basic rule of thumb. Clear. So that's where risk assessment comes handy, because while assessing the risk, you make yourself safe and you are confident enough that you are not going to meet any kind of hazard. And hazard is something you could say like it's an occurrence of a mishap which causes injury to life and to the environment also, and to property also. So, and in most of the cases, hazard can be estimated, or it could be what do you say? Wow. It could be anticipated. Now this is where the mist is getting converted into fog. You see the visibility is getting reduced. This is what we call fog. There's a very subtle difference between mist and fog. Anyways, I was discussing about risk mitigation. So risk equals to the vulnerability multiplied by the hazard divided by the capacity. And I have discussed before on my videos what is capacity and what is capacity building, how you could build your capacity. So in order to reduce the risk, you need to increase your capacity and you need to decrease the vulnerability, and if possible you need to decrease the impact of the hazard. That is what we call risk assessment. Let's say, for example, first understand what is vulnerability. Vulnerability is maybe out of situation, or it could be because of someone's personal traits which leads to such an action which makes him susceptible to a hazard. For example, if you're driving on a road which is very prone to landslide, that means you are vulnerable to an environmental hazard which may happen. So you need to keep that in your mind while driving on that particular road. Thus it will give you an edge to understand how to reduce your vulnerability. Let's understand it with some other example. Like if I'm driving in a corner. Okay, let him pass. space to there is ample space. Okay, now if I am driving in a corner, I am vulnerable to any vehicle, any incoming vehicle with a higher speed, which is not maintaining his own lane, and he may intrude into my lane, and it may hit me. This makes me vulnerable more. Oh, this is heavy fog. This is what we call fog. Where your visibility drastically reduces. I understood what that vehicle is doing. He's tailgating me so that he could filter out through the fog, and I'm the bait driver. I'm getting baited. Anyways, now this is missed. So you need to keep that factor while driving. And risk mitigation is every time you need to reduce your vulnerabilities by making some actions which will provide you a cushion or some edge to better anticipate the situation and to reduce the impact of the hazard, or to just eliminate it. See, each and every driver that I see on this road, they are using their hazard lights. Be sensible and understand the functionality of hazard lights, and do not use it like this as these guys are doing. I believe your headlights, your brake lights are enough for some other person to identify you that you are moving on this road. You don't need to blink your hazards. It's a Swift Desire. Is it trying to overtake me or something? Probably not. You see, there is fog, there is brake light of this vehicle, and I could spot him easily. You don't need to on your hazards for this purpose. I don't know how much the camera is doing justice to the scene, to the environment, but it is like good enough. I could maintain a decent speed in such driving condition. I could see through. My eyesight is very good. Like an eagle. Oh my god. Okay. Now the visibility is low. I need to slow down. Filter through the fog. And okay, one thing I need to convey here. You need to understand when you are driving at night or under the headlights or with the headlights, the speed that you maintain, if it is not in sync, okay, this is a very okay, fine. If it is not in sync with your brain, or there is a discrepancy, then more often you will try to do this, because the speed is higher than what your brain anticipates, and it signals your motor neurons to flick the headlights so that you could judge the environment in a better way. So whenever you feel that you are doing it involuntarily, in such situations, just break your speed or reduce your speed to a certain limit like 10 to 20 kilometers. Heavy driver, huh? As you can see, I'm driving at a very low speed because of the intensity of fog. The visibility factor is getting reduced, so eventually the time to the destination will increase, ETA will increase. You see the amount of fog. I'm just marking the road marks. Oh my god, I can't see anything. In such case, just try to turn off the headlights. My fog lights are on and I can just barely see the distance, just 10 to 15 meters. White lights are not good in such conditions. There is a truck I can see, a dumper, a person working, 2-3 person people are working. Those dumpers in this fog condition, they are looking like elephants. And yes, this road is being like onset of elephant is more often.
You've been driving continuously for 1 hour and 45 minutes.
Thank you. Okay, now the lights. So in such condition, just do not take risk and try to compensate the lost time in a much conducive environment. I've almost covered 115 kilometers. Now it's 7 o'clock. I'm running late, 30 minutes late. Anyways, this is NH16, which is connecting to Kolkata to Chennai, and more often it remains busy, but now in the early hours it's pretty much empty. Thus I could maintain a very good average speed. The workshop is more or less like 7 to 8 kilometers far from this position or this location. The early I get into the workshop, the early I could leave.
driving continuously for more than 2 hours, please take some rest.
By the way, this is the dash cam of 70 mile. And it often suggests you to take a rest when you drive continuously for more than 2 hours or the time that you set. The indicators are, oh, wrong decision. I should have gone to the left. And there comes the showroom. I will meet the service advisor, then I will update about the service.